Let's break out the map as we welcome you back to West Rock Coffee's first call live from Clocker's Corner. Now, Jeff, I gave Zoe the keys to the RV.
You did.
She drove in, the MiG flew in, and here's a look at why.
Look at this car. It's unbelievable. There's no time to breathe.
No.
By the time we get to the $1 million Veselu Florida Derby, we'll be exhausted.
There's 7 stakes races, 6 of them graded stakes
amazing.
races. And $1 million on the line for the marquee event today in Hallandale, Florida. Mile and an $1/8 million Florida Derby presented to you by Bezelou Stables. And many think it's a field of 3, even though 10 are going to be signed on.
I think it is. I mean, everybody else is trying for a piece of the purse, but I think everybody will be surprised if it's not the big 3. Shanghai Bobby, It's My Lucky Day, and of course, Orb. And if we come back to the Holy Bull Stakes, and if you watch this race closely, it's going to be hard to not to pick It's My Lucky Day based on this incredibly impressive performance.
I thought he took the worst of it in that race. He was wide every step of the way. He took it right to the then undefeated 2-year-old champion, Shanghai Bobby, and he's drawing clear late. Now it's a mile back to third, so Shanghai Bobby ran well, and one could argue that was his fastest race yet. Any kind of move forward from him, he could reverse that decision. I just wonder if we haven't already seen the best of Shanghai Bobby.
We might have, although that last race, even in defeat, earned a Beyer figure 18 points better than his Breeders' Cup Juvenile win. So Shanghai Bobby ran lights out, but It's My Lucky Day, and his 104 Beyer tells me that that was an extremely legitimate, high-class performance. He's trained very well. Both of them have trained very well since. They both had sufficient time off to recover from that hard, taxing race, and I would expect the best from both It's My Lucky Day and Shanghai Bobby today.
What about the 97 number for Orb coming from off the pace in the Fountain of Youth? I loved him going in, and I love him coming out.
Well, here's the key about the 97 Beyer. It's the top, but it's a progressive type of number where every time he runs, he gets better and better. He's gone from 76 to 83 to 97, and one would expect at a mile and an eighth that he'll go even faster than that if you're going strictly by speed figures. Visually, he beats Violence. Violence obviously was injured in this race, but that was his only defeat. And he talk about being far back to the third horse. And if you're looking for trying to project a 3-year-old to get better, not only with age and maturity, but with distance, Orb is your